Hi, welcome to the ACL's Decoding Special Education. We take one topic, 5 slides, in 5 minutes. Today, we're going to talk about independent educational evaluations. And we like to use acronyms, so we call it the IEE. An independent educational evaluation is an evaluation that's done outside of the school district with a professional certified independent party, and the school district pays for that. Couple of things to know is that districts, when I'm going to go through the process, but districts have a list of approved providers that meet the professional criteria, and the parents choose from that list. If there is someone you're interested in working with that's not on the list, you can ask, but it may or may not be approved depending on their criteria to meet the standards that the state requires. So, requesting an IEE is if you disagree with the findings of the special education assessment. So whether it's that the disability identification you disagree with, or that the test results are not accurate, or there was not evidence of a disability and you think there is, or that they did not look at all the issues, maybe some reasons that a family might choose to request an IEE. So after the school does their evaluations, there will be an eligibility meeting to determine if the student qualifies for special education in the categories that the Colorado has determined. And that in that process, as an initial or a reevaluation, you should get a draft of the IEP with including the results of the evaluation. And this should also be in your native language. And it should be 5 days, hopefully, before the eligibility meeting. If you have private evaluations, this would be a time to also share that, especially if there's some diagnoses that the school team does not notice or yet recognize in the student. And that if you decide you need an IE because you disagree with the findings of that eligibility meeting, then you need to do that request in writing and explain what it is you disagree with. Important to know, an IEE can only be requested after the school team has completed their evaluation. It is not a tool to complete initial evaluations to determine eligibility for special education services. The school team, the district can deny giving an IEE if they feel like they have complete and correct documentation that's aligned with state and federal procedures and requirements, and that show that either the student does not qualify for special education services or does not qualify in the categories that the family might think that they do. If your student is struggling and does not qualify for special education, there are other tools that the district can use. We have another module on that, and they may be eligible for MTSS, which is multi-tiered systems of support, or a 504 plan, both of which can support a student that is outside of the special education process. So hopefully that gives you a sense of the process of an IEE.